Hey Internet's RJ, welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now today's episode, we have $200 up for grabs, compliments of NetSpend, like a prepaid debit card type company with a checking account as well. So of course we'll break down this offer, terms and conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to know to make their money become your money. So of course if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead, press the subscribe button and let's get to work. Now, as always, there will be a direct offer link down below, not a referral, something to get you where you need to go the fastest. In addition to it, we also have a blog post as per usual with a summary of what we cover here and updated in case the terms change somewhat. But we have seen NetSpend previously, and we'll talk about in the notes section, but I have an account that didn't stop me from getting in, so I think most people should be fine here, but let's get into it, taking a look at the promotional material. And you know what? There's not a happy person in sight, which has become a thing we look for. I do like the card. I mean, it is black. You get to pick. There's a few other colors, but the black one is the flagship. But I was happy enough because I got an instant approval, so, I guess I will be the mascot, a happy person for us. So what are we going to do? So let's keep going here. Even though they have the requirements there, we'll do our normal slide. So open a new NetSpend account. Obviously, direct deposit $400 within 60 days of opening it. The bonus post within 5 days of completion, which is pretty quick. And they listed this as valid of April through next year. I don't know that that's gonna hold up, but that's what I saw originally. So just double check that, or I'll keep the blog post updated. But really, there you go. I mean, it's pretty simple and to the point. We have, like I said, we have seen NetSpend before, but this one, I think it's a different product. I didn't really tell, because again, I have a separate account. I used, the same email address, and obviously you put in your social and everything, and it worked fine. He said instant approval, but all that to say, who knows what's really going to work for a direct deposit. Myself, I'm going to just use my regular work direct deposit, which will end up hitting next. Well, I make these a week early, but anyways, the time of taping, it'll happen a week from now. So I'm just going to head use that set up to send them exactly $400. Easy enough. Because you have so long and they pay out so quickly, at least they say they do, we'll have to put that to the test. I mean, I think you've got plenty of time to throw a few things at it if you want, between Wise, if you're still using that, or various business accounts or what have you. So I still think, even though you've got enough time, because of the time window, I think it's worth trying, even if you don't have a legitimate direct deposit or you don't want to commit the direct deposit or whatever your rationale would be. But for me, again, a regular direct deposit. So really nothing to belabor there. Let's move right along to eligibility, fees, and closure next. And here we have it, as you would have guessed. This is nationwide. Now the NetSpend, I think it's a checking debit type account. It's free. The last one was free that we covered as well. There were like options. You had to basically make sure you were loading it in the correct way to avoid fees. I believe that was a few years ago. But I mean, no one here is going to be loading it other than this direct deposit. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. So everything I've gone through looked fee-free. And of course, there is no closure rule listed. Now, the last NetSpend offer we did had like a referral component to it, so you might want to keep it open. I haven't really poked around in this account to see if this one particularly has a referral section. Additionally, NetSpend, again, we've accounted them before because they're behind a few different products. I know that at one point there was like some baseball branded NetSpend accounts and you could get multiples of them for a minute. Then I think they changed it so you couldn't. But again, as I said, when I went through this one, it was instant approval, which I didn't think was going to happen because the other account is still open. I kept it open for referrals, but they ended up tanking that or nerfing that quite some time ago, and we haven't really seen them be relevant since. So overall, it's really what you need to know. I will say, if you're going through it, the direct deposit is not necessarily obvious where it is in the user interface, because again, it's just kind of set up as a landing page with your just a few options. You have to go into set up direct deposit, and I think it wants you to do the whole printout thing and you give it to your employer, but it does have an account number and routing number that you can actually use. It took me a second to find it. You're probably smarter than me, so you'll be able to find it. So other than that, I will probably keep it open just to see if they actually post anything referral, or even still when there is no time frame to shut things down, at least 90 days, just to be polite, right? Anything less than 90 days, it's unlikely, but you probably can run into trouble, so I will keep it open for then. So overall, again, this one's pretty straightforward and to the point. Let us know down below what you used, if it works for direct deposit, since this one allegedly is going to be around till next year, but I think this one being picked up in the communities already might go pretty quick, so I wouldn't wait, and there's really no reason to wait, so I would jump on this one now. Let's hit the summary slide here, plug some stuff, and bring us home. And here we have it. As we've said, your target is NetSpend. The product, it's like a debit card, checking account type deal. Of course, this is nationwide. The payout, as we said, is $200, which is really pretty good given the requirements, which are to direct deposit $400 within 60 days of opening the account. There are no fees that I saw. Again, I mean, I don't think anyone here is actually going to be loading this thing and using it. If you are going to do that, just double check how you load it, but I don't see why you would do that. And then a closure, if you're not interested in the potential referral program, I didn't see any rules, so you could shut it down. But again, I would give it 90 days just to be courteous, honor among thieves, as they say. But if this one is not for you, or you want even more action, well, then check out profitablecontent.com, which is, of course, our blog. It's always linked down below for you and on the channel homepage. Over there, we post the latest news stories. We post plenty of bank promotions, including these as they come across the desk. I post them over there. I know sometimes folks ask, like, hey, you're going to do a video about them. Like, usually, but we're usually a week or two behind on videos, but blog posts usually like every day after work. I will open up the laptop and see what's going on, and I will just get out a blog post. It's much quicker. The videos don't actually get made until the weekend, and so we're about a week ahead anyways of the taping. So not that really matters. But the point is, if you stay ahead on the blog, you'll see them as they come out versus having to wait to get to a video. So there is that. We also have credit card offers as well. In addition to that, if you want to be a part of the best bonus hunting community, well, consider joining our channel members group. It's a Discord server shared between this channel and the main channel. It's $5 a month, cancel anytime. But the gist of it is to assemble some of the best bonus hunters in the game. To not only find offers, someone in the group, a good friend who's become a friend, who sent me this offer, is like, hey, did you see this one? I was like, oh, that's cool. Yes, let me go ahead, try it, and then post it, right? So we do a lot of that. We do a lot of referring one another. Of course, when there are referral links, there's not today, but sometimes there are, as I'm sure you know if you watch the channel a decent amount. We will use member links in videos and blog posts. The goal is that the member will get, make their money back on the membership each year through referrals, and then anything else you get to keep. There is, of course, no earning cap, but that's the gist of it, that we try to, kind of separate us from other channel member services. We're about 100 members strong, so we've been hovering at for quite a while. So we'd love to see you over there if you are interested. Again, join button will tell you more, and you just pick whichever channel is your favorite. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this one. So, of course, if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel. We're posting content just like this every single week on how to make the bank's money become your money, and, of course, every single day over on profitablecontent.com, the channel's blog, as we've said. So that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.